The words of Luxana Troy, daughter of the 5th house, holder of the sacred chalice of I couldn't give less of a rat's. Now, the continuation of this. Oh gosh. Let it end. Oh, for crying out loud, mate, can you stop getting within snogging distance?
She can't interfere. No more lucky breaks, mortal. Fate has finally caught up with you. Time for you to join your family. Permanently.
6 feet under? Probably.
Look around you. Do you even know where you truly are? You mortals have always believed in the existence of heaven and hell. It's a rather quaint and amusing concept. There is a dark dimension. All evil souls eventually gather there and wage war to become the ultimate evil. This place and my realm.
So it's like the under WWE, is that what you're trying to tell me?
You've been meddling in my affairs all this time, but I am no ordinary demon.
No, you're one with immensely long monologues.
And my power with the rivals that I have vanquished and the mortal souls that I have acquired. You could say business has been booming. Pierce was one of those souls. She never told you her little story, did she?
Oh no, not another story. I'm gonna have to cut this into 2 episodes at this part.
Pierce offered her soul to me. She wanted to be a movie star, a trite request, but I agreed nonetheless. I just required a tribute from her first, a small offering. I gave Pierce what she wanted, but when I came to collect, she decided to get cute. She thought she could get out of her contract by using that accursed ring. However, I didn't become an elite evil by letting my guard down. Her little ambush failed. I shattered the ring and took the pieces, but it wasn't enough. One of the pieces formed a bond with Pierce's soul. She used that to seal herself into that annoying little pocket dimension. As if that cage could keep me out forever. In this place, having your power and ring stolen by mortals is not a good look. You both made me appear weak and vulnerable. That's bad for business. Now
And your figure that's as natural as a mouldy old hot dog was great for your look.
That's enough chit-chat. She's ready now. Let's get this execution started, shall we?
I'm here. How sweet. You brought a new companion for my babies to play with?
Yes, I have. Do they enjoy playing with mortals?
Oh yes. They'll be very excited. Oh yes. This one looks a bit weak though. Not very lively.
It's only because the
They
monologue's
usually
been going
last
on for
longer if
20
they have
minutes.
a little fight left in them.
Lucky and his gang got a little carried away.
Not that it matters, dear Malik. My babies always leave very little behind regardless.
I've told you not to call me that. You know I hate it.
But I like it. This mortal soul will be a bit harder to destroy. His time is not up yet.
I assume you can handle it. Take your time and make an example out of him.
As you command, dear Malik. Gather him up, my babies, and bring him inside. Put the mortal in the kitchen for now.
I have an urgent matter to attend to. Are the ring pieces secure here for now?
Of course, dear
Yes,
Malik.
leave them
They
here.
are
That way I
quite
can
safe.
steal them, hopefully.
Any last words?
Yeah, up yours. Up your scrawny butt. Now that I've finally had the opportunity to say something. Right, is that the end? No. No. But wait, there's more. Hour and 18 minutes I've been playing so far. Gentlemen, madams, and everything in between, do you mind? I've kind of got jobs to be doing and things to be stealing.
Tanya, I will help you. I will
Who?
escape.
Thanks. That's nice of you. Who the hell are you? Oh, if you go down to the woods today, the bears are having a picnic or whatever the hell it is. There's... Okay. I hope this isn't copyrighted or else I'm screwed. Hi friend. Are you trying to lead me somewhere? Okay, lead on little friend. This is a big house. I wouldn't have expected somebody with such large medical problems as that woman to oh goodness, I should probably not be standing right here, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably shouldn't I?
So close, yet so...
Okay, so now the quip man has been changed. So, okay, so I have to like make my way around this house without causing the, what did they call them? The trigger teddies? Man, that's asking for trouble. Okay, so I shouldn't go that way because that's got the teddy bears in it. Let me go the other way. Yeah, let me try over here. Can I break these boards down? Yeah, here we are. Ah, more extras, and still don't have the chance to see them yet. But never mind. Okay, so I've got to go in there, but how? Is there like a sneaky way I can go around? I don't think so. Do I have any of my powers? No, I don't. Okay. What am I going to do? Can I just like sneak past them if I'm really careful? If I don't walk into anything? Yeah, that seemed to work. Just shut that behind me. No, never mind. No, we'll just let them bum rush me whenever they fancy it. I spoke too soon. Okay, right. Where's my little will-o-wisp guide gone? Oh, gosh. Not just with the stomach prolapse, you've now gained a couple of extra heads. Oh look, it's the little characters from some of the other nightmares. Right, okay. Okay, so there's another one over there. So I need to make my way through this maze without encountering too many of those teddies. I don't know where my goal is though, where like my destination is. That's the word I'm looking for. There must be, goodness, he's up and about. There must be somewhere I'm trying to go. I don't know where that is though. I see another little blue light here. No, I don't think that's to do with my friend. Because frankly, even though she's done literally nothing to help, other than act as a slightly glorified sat-nav. Oh, goodness. That's the closest to a friend I've met in this place.
Watching you die was.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. Right, let me try that again. So I think I've got to get up to like the far end of where I am now, like the opposite end of the building. That's got to be where I'm going. I don't know how close I can get to those things without... Oh, for crying out loud! I don't know how close I can get to those things without setting them off. Now there's a bomb, because of course there is. Who's Mama Bear? Why do I get the distinct impression that Mama Bear is the Dear Malik person? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There certainly seem to be like some sort of strong connection between Dear Malik and Mother Bear. Watch for bear traps. They can be hard to spot in the shadows. Now, do you mean bears that are traps, or do you mean literal traps for bears? Because there are many, many questions. Okay. I don't know what it is that triggers these little bears. Because sometimes they don't see me and sometimes they do. At the moment, I'm putting it down on line of sight, but then breaking line of sight with them doesn't seem to be quite good enough, and every time I get to that apex, they blow up. Giddy on, this is going to take time. A long time. I'm not going to be able to just walk past you, am I? You're going to wake up. No, you're not.
Oh,
Okay.
so close, yet so...
That explains the explosions. That at least explains the explosions. Okay, so I can walk past these little dudes. But I've probably just got to keep my distance. So what I need to do is just not trigger the bear that's awake.
Really the best you can do?
Because he seems to wake up all of his friends. So I can go wherever the hell I want, I just must not trigger that little bear. Right. Okay, this is further than I've ever gotten before. I did... yes, good. Recording's still going. This all seems good.
There's a ring
Yay.
close by. This way.
Is that what the 18 are? I'm not collecting soul shards anymore, I'm collecting the ring pieces, because I didn't think I collected 18 of the things. I know I'd been here on time. Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
It's here somewhere. Find it.
Get the distinct impressions of enemy here as well. Look for something purple. Oh, well, turns out it wasn't as hard to find as it seemed.
What happened?
It seems he escaped.
How is that possible?
They all
Without
fell
the
asleep.
ring pieces, he won't get far. My babies will find him.
This mortal has an infuriating talent for finding ring pieces. If he's loose, he will try to find them again. What are you going to do about it?
The ring pieces are well hidden. He'll never find them.
Tell me.
I
did
have
you
an
put one of
ally.
the ring pieces in your attic?
Yes, one of them is in the attic. How did you
Not
know?
anymore.
Because he's already there, and he's watching us.
I guess I'll deal with him now then.
Good. See that you do. Do not.
Ah,
fail.
technical
I
difficulties.
so torn apart, and
These are gonna be a
present
pain
me
to
as
fix.
Trophy on my desk.
Thank you, dear
Oh, yes,
Mallet.
desk.
Leave everything to me.
Goodness, what a professional
Babies,
sort.
go and greet our guest.
Oh
Did you
dear.
forget that now I see what you see? Did you? I might be away, but I'm still in your head, mortal. You can't hide.
I want to
He's
go back to the
over
days when it
here.
was just me in
He's
my
over
head.
here.
Okay, right. Excuse me a moment, I have to fix some problems. Right. Sorry about that. Little difficulties.
Is that really the best?
Little difficulties encountered. Right, where the hell am I supposed to go exactly? Because I seem to be kind of stuck in a dead end. Am I supposed to just go down there? No, seemingly not. Am I supposed to hide somewhere?
What a
Oh yes, I can. Because I've got my powers
Why
back
not?
now, haven't I?
It's quite fluffy.
Okay, do I have... No, I don't have all my powers back. I've only got some of them. And by some of them, I mean one of them.
Dead man.
Okay, so the 18 weren't the ring pieces, they are the shards. Okay, good. So do we still have the sleepy bears? Or do I just need to use my invisibility power to dodge them when they catch me? In which case I should probably just stand in a corner and wait for it to recharge after I use it. Yeah, like now, like I press the button and nothing freaking happens. Whoopty freaking doodle. Right, where am I? Okay, right, I'm back here. Okay, right, let's try that again, and this time let's try not sucking. I'm also getting pretty frickin' sick of this tune, right? Like, it's not the most advanced tune in the world, as melodies go. I mean, it's designed for children, so of course it's going to be simple, but still. Still. Oh, goodness. That image doesn't get any better.
Coming to get you.
Get to the basement? I didn't even think you had a basement. Okay, right, so now the mother is after me as well as the babies. Hooray, good to see we're having a nice little family outing. Chase the, well, yeah, chase the very bad man. And, and do horrible things to him. Frankly, after what I've seen about this bloke, I can't entirely blame you. Let's shh. We must be quiet. We don't want to. Oh, beyond. We don't want to shock the little baboos now, do we? Okay, right. Yay! We've reached the basement.
Well, don't let me stop you. By all means, keep
going, unlike your voice actor. Goodness. 306? Oh dear, I could be here the better part of the evening. Man alive.
so many tunnels. Don't get lost.
I don't have any kind of a map. Do I have any more of my powers yet? No, I don't. I still only have the invisibility power. This is gorgeous. Some of the environments in this game are really, honestly, very pretty. Even if occasionally it does spend a little bit too much time telling you the story. This is cute. This is genuinely really cute. This reminds me of a lot of scenes from different films and stuff. I think I'm just supposed to fall down, really, because it doesn't seem like there's anywhere else I can go. Ah, goody. More secrets. What type of secret is this? Another audio file, which I still haven't been able to unlock any of, because every time it just gives me pictures. I don't mind the pictures, they're very nice. It would just be nice if when it gave me audio files, it got some freaking audio files. But never mind. Like the cinematic, these caves take their time before being through. So is this actually a maze? Because he said don't get lost. But so far I haven't really seen any places where I could make a choice about where I'm going. Are we going to have a choice here? No, it's still a very unidirectional path.
He's in the tunnels. Why the rush? Please, stay for dinner.
I think you've had a bit too much dinner, madam. A bit too much blackcurrant tart, by the looks of things. Okay, right. I'm just going to try the invisibility. It's not going to... What is wrong with your movement animation, woman? No, you don't. You're just walking very, very quickly. Okay, right. Oh, goody. Here's another ring piece. Oh, and that gives me access to another of my powers. Cool. I know, I should buy a lottery ticket, shouldn't I? Okay, so here's another ring altar. So yeah, do I now have... Okay, so I now have a pair of powers. I can't hear a word you're saying, dude.
And get it over.
Ah, I ain't gonna do that, I'm gonna try this. looks like I've learned how to use my brain. About 20 years too late, but never mind. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of pieces to get here, and not a lot of skills to help me get them. I was wondering about that. Like in the later stage of the game, you do end up with so many useful powers that I was wondering whether it was going to kind of break the game a bit, because you...
Don't let him find the other ring pieces.
Because you were going to have so many powers and they were all going to be so useful to you that, Can I scooch around the edge of these things? Yes, I can. Hi, little friend. I'm just going to get the hell out of here by pressing the wrong button again. Oh, come on, just give me the thing. I mean, look at this. Look at this environment. It's incredible. I wish I had more time to stand around and admire it, but I don't, because I've kind of got a million tiny bears trying to bite my buttocks. Never mind. Okay, he just decided to scream that in my luck holes, it seems, rather than... Oh, is this where the little bears go to school? To learn about how to devour people. But yeah, I guess it would make sense that eventually they would set up a level where they take away your powers. I wasn't expecting there to be such a massive curveball regarding this. Like the whole story changing and all of a sudden just having all of that story and explanation and backstory just thrust upon me. I really wasn't expecting that. It's an awful lot to take on board at once. And it's been weird because this game has been so light on the story and so heavy on the gameplay that I was kind of expecting it to stay that way. I do like that it's changed itself because it has got quite a lot of, you know, levels. And if it had just kept with the same mechanics, just having a new enemy and a new skill each level, we just eventually gotten all of the ring pieces, and then...
No, Agatha, you can't also. Stop annoying me, I'm busy.
You've just talked about how annoying my good luck is. You'd think you'd ask for all the help you can get. I'm not going that way. In fact, I'm turning this on, in the hopes that she'll just give up searching for me. She's not though, is she? I can sense it. Or she'd just run away instead of just trying to take my chances. No, it seems alright. But yeah, I'm glad it's changing things up a lot, because that, you know, is great. I'm just going to do that, use my primal fear on the little bears, and hopefully get them to blow up their little bear bodies. So I probably shouldn't be wishing that on small children, but knowing how much of an awful person my character is now, perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I could hear more little footsteps. Kitty, aren't I? Missed one. This is another level where I think you have to be looking behind you a lot. Because I don't want to... Oh gosh, there she is. Okay, I think I've done the main outskirts now. I've done like a circle all the way around the outside, and I think I've gotten all the ones on the outside. It's like an... Oh, giddy aunt, giddy aunt, giddy aunt. There's a million bears there on my umbrella. My visibility is gonna collapse in a moment. Okay, let's get these. I've still got my primal fear if I need it, which I think I'm about to. Yes, I do. Let's just hope that sorted out some problems and run the hell away from all of them. Okay. Right. So not only do I need to find the shards, I need to find the ring piece. Now, is that going to happen after I deal with the shards? Or is that an additional item on this level somewhere that I need to find? Goodness, I've got a little parade, little conga line. Little conga line of bears.
By incompetence.
It's not my fault, mate. You're the one that dreamt these characters up, not me. Or potentially it was Beers, or whatever her name is. Okay, I'm almost convinced those bears operate on line of sight now. Because when you break line of sight, everything seems to go a little tiny bit less terrible.
At half the shards. How are you still alive?
Didn't Beers say that once? Gee, I miss her. I never thought I'd say this, because all she ever did was insult me and make me feel small in more ways than one. And you know, she rummaged around in my brain and lobotomized me and told me off and ordered me about, but you know, at the same time, it was nice while it lasted. I guess I just didn't know how good I had it. Yeah, it is kind of boring, isn't it? Because we don't have any death animations. I haven't raged about anything in a while, so I guess even the audience probably feels the same way. You're in good company. I was going to say my horny friend. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean that at all. I just meant he's got horns on his head. And what's worse is I left my demon mask back in the other county. So I can't even, like, put it on. Which would have made, like, a perfect Halloween thing. Never mind. It's almost bonfire night. I suppose I really ought to stop thinking about... Ooh, this will come in handy. Stop thinking about the right ways to... Oh, goodness, there's a million of them. They're right on top of me. I should stop thinking about what could have been for the last Halloween and focus more on what is for the right here and now. Okay. They are all ganging up in this location. I'm gonna try and use my... Okay, that got rid of some of them, but not all of them, and now there's quite a lot more of them, and they're all chasing me, and oh goodness, I'm so screwed. Could I have my invisibility power back, please? Because I kind of desperately need that. Thank you. Okay, so the guy behind me gave up for a moment, but then he came back to try again. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, goodness, I don't stand a chance. Yep, they're all after me again. Great. I'm gonna let them get close. And then the game... No, it's not. Okay, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched, because trust me, I've had enough eggs thrown at me today. Okay, right. I don't want to jinx it, but I've got a bigger shard streak than I've ever had before in my life. Okay, right. It's crazy the number of little enemies that have spawned on the map. There's so many of them, so many more than seem to be in the house. How promiscuous is this woman? How much does she and dear Malik get down?
You don't like bear hugs.
I was doing really well. Like, shockingly well. And then it all went down the freaking wazoo, if you'll pardon my French.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
Okay. Hang on. My vision. What is going on with my vision? Why is everything going all doubled? That isn't good, but it does remind me of what I read in one of those death screens, where it said that Mama Bear will cause your vision to be impaired if she gets too close. Which may explain what just happened. She may have been literally millimeters away from me. Okay, yeah, this was the other side. I can't get it. I can't get that without having my foot cut off. Okay, right. Can we go over this way? Yes, good. In the hope that we find some more. And also Kitty Hut. Just because I don't want to have to double about that way, because I'm pretty sure that's where Mama Bear still is. Okay, 20 shards. That seems pathetic in comparison to where I was before. I can't get that. I have to wait for it to recharge and really hope it recharges and catch me. Yes, it did. Just in the nick of time. What does that phrase even mean? Like, can I just level with you here for a moment? The English language makes no sense. What does just in the nick of time mean? Time doesn't have a nick. Does it mean nick like the name, like Nicholas? Or does it mean nick like a small, like, catch in your skin? What does it mean? That phrase makes no sense whatsoever, but that is beside the point. The point is that I am still in a royal pickle. Oh dear. I'm just gonna let my voice rest for a bit, I think.
I wonder what would happen if those got a hold of you.
Whoa.
That's so pathetic.
Hang on a minute. Did you see what I saw? For a split second, I saw one of those little bears carrying a ring piece. Yes. Do you see? One of them's carrying a ring piece. I turn myself invisible. Oh, you just give birth to them on command? That's kind of disgusting. I'll be having that, thank you very much. Aha! And that's giving me another power. So finding the ring piece was a separate objective. It was. Okay. I'm going to try and not go in straight lines so much. Because if line of sight is very important for these enemies, then I think going in straight lines is a very poor idea. I think it would be a much wiser idea to keep twisting and turning wherever possible. Because, it'll break line of sight and that'll give me more opportunity to escape. Right. That's it.
Don't get cocky. There's still no way out.
The excavator section of Arkham Knight taught me anything is that there's always some sort of a way out. You've just got to find it. Okay, right. Yeah, I think if there's going to be more sections where I find more ring pieces, I definitely want to try and get the ring piece first. Because that is going to give me the extra skill I need. You just have to be kind of tactical about how you try and get hold of it. You need to, I think using the invisibility is the best thing. So maybe like stun them with the primal fear and then use the invisibility to slip in. Yes. Because the primal fear will destroy some of her children. Sounds hard to say that, but you know. Times is tough. And it'll weaken her for a moment and she won't be able to chase you, which will give you time to get in and out as necessary. What's with all the hanging boxes? Right, where am I going next? Over here, I guess? Okay. We're going to change up the environment a little bit, or have much the same as before. Okay, now I'm going down a ladder. Okay, that's a new one. That's the first vertical movement I've ever made in this game. Get the distinct impression these are going to be used in the chase sequence later. Well, never mind. Okay, now we're in a uranium mine.
Now I've got you. Mama's coming.
Is she really? I'd rather she didn't do that. I tried to be family friendly on this channel. Defeat Mama Bear? How? How? I haven't even seen her yet. The hell is that? Okay, I'm guessing I'm going to use my primal fear. Surely that's the only thing that could
Shredded by a
do some good.
That's so
Okay, primal fear didn't work. I have to think of something else. Okay. So she has like the big paws that like appear out of these holes. So there must be a moment when she becomes vulnerable. Maybe it's like a rule of 3 thing, like every 3rd hit or something she becomes vulnerable. No, I thought it might be then. Should have wiggled a little bit more. Okay, what's that? Is that something I want or something I want to avoid?
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
Now I have a big rock. Hello? This is going to be like a game of whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mama bear. Phrase. Okay, that may have been a mistake. I don't think I was meant to throw that then. I think I'm supposed to throw them when her face appears. Wow. I like that every boss fight is completely unlike every boss fight. That's nice. This is less nice, because, you know, I'm only succeeding by the skin of my teeth. Okay, there's another rock. I need to wait for her big old bonks to appear. That didn't work. Oh, and she's gone again. I re-emphasise my previous point about being a bit rubbish at this.
watching you die was.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
Right. Finally, a step in the right proverb.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's so pathetic.
Wasn't a step. Well, it was a step in the right direction, but then we immediately got torn 2 steps backwards because I got spanked. There's bears as well. Okay, nobody told me you were adding bears into this mix. Just give me the freaking rock already. Just stay there long enough for me to hit you in the face, you stupid bear. Okay, so she puts her hand out and she smacks a couple of times, and then eventually her bonce appears, and you have to throw one of these massive chicken nuggets at her. Except occasionally some of the little baby bears appear as well, and you have to use the primal fear to get rid of them. The mechanics are relatively straightforward, there's just a hell of a lot of running around. A hell of a lot of looking. Okay, there's a new rock, that'll come in handy later. That little bear. Come on, where was she?
Now I've got you.
Just you have to be careful, because you can't throw them over these green pits. Or at least every time I've tried.
You don't like
Crying out loud! Every time I try to throw a rock over a pit, it gets destroyed.
Now I've got you.
simply refuse to die. It's extremely irritating. But I always have so I'm going to make you an offer. If somehow, despite my best efforts to kill you, you still manage to survive and complete the mission, it would be in your best interest to just hand it over to me.
You're beginning to sound desperate, my friend.
Because I'll match and exceed Pierce's offer. I'll let you go, and I'll give you that new life you want so badly. I'll even make you young and rich, with your wife and daughter exactly as you wish they could be. Everything you ever wanted for as long as you live. After that, your soul is mine. A small price to pay, given your circumstances. It's a better deal than you'll get from her. I promise you that.
I kind of don't believe it. Not that button. Sorry. Kind of no. I'm going to take one of these with me, just in case. Just in case. No, I'm not going to get rid of it. I kind of don't trust you, dude. As soon as I give you the ring, you're going to pummel me into the ground. Okay, this is cool and freaky. Okay, so there's 3 ring pieces here. I need to track them down and find them. They'll give me the remainder of my powers. Yes. My little friend. I'm going to get stuck on a tiny little staircase that makes no freaking sense. I don't think I actually meant to press that button. Give to me! Okay, that doesn't work. I have to use the crumble fear on them. This is cool. This is brilliant. Okay, well, I don't care about you, little friend. I know that might be mean to say, but yeah, I really don't care about you. I don't want to use my primal fear on you. I have to. You're far too freaking close for comfort. I want to save my primal fear for when I find another bear with a ring piece, because those are going to be vital. Which powers am I missing?
Mama Bear, do your job!
Okay, so I've gotten my sprint. Defeating Mother Bear got me the sprint power, but I'm still missing my teleport, my telekinesis, and something else, I think. But those aren't massively important powers to me. Those aren't the ones that I really need. I've got most of the stuff that I desperately need. I don't know where all the bad guys have gone. Again, I always seem to just start at the outskirts and then go back inside. That is badass. And all the skulls and little faces in the skybox, for want of a better terminology. Again, really, really nice. Okay, I see a little red thing on the map there. Okay, that'll be what reveals the enemies. That might help me track down one that's got a ring piece. Yes, I see one. Right, come on. Give it to me. No, don't give it to me. Just stab me in the face, it seems. Okay. I have to be honest, that was just out of complete panic. I have no idea what went wrong. I don't think anything went right, but I don't think right, let me grab a few of those, and then oh gosh, actually no, let me change to invisibility. If I could ever find the freaking thing. Right, I've got my primal fear. He seems to know though, and he can pass through those, but I can't. Oh, these are the barriers I need my sprint for, aren't they? That's what these are. Right, okay, back to the primal fear. Hit him with it. This ring piece was fake. Right. I see. I didn't realise I'd gotten employed by a fraud department. Fair enough. Deal with this one way or the other. Okay. I'll just keep tracking them down. Maybe that's what this purple thing is leading me towards right now. Because it's not leading me towards shards. Maybe it's... What happened to that little blue friend of mine as well? Just as random side note. Yeah, what happened to her? Or him? Or them? Whatever the hell they were.
You collected half the shards. How are you still alive?
Not that much is self-evident, my friend. Okay, that's a new one. I was actually doing pretty well. I mean, not great, but I was doing vaguely acceptably.
Those are my powers.
It doesn't. It's this sensor definitely leads you towards another bear that holds a ring piece, but it doesn't necessarily lead you to the correct one. Because...
Shredded by a teddy.
Wow, this is
That's
difficult.
so
What was I even talking about? I don't bloody know anymore. Yeah, the sensor does lead you to a bear, but it won't. It just leads you to a ring piece. It doesn't lead you to the right ring piece. So it's a lot of trial and error, and I've still yet to find the correct one. At this point, I'm not even looking for the ring piece. I'm just trying to get all the soul shards. Oh gosh.
It's all fun and games until Mama Bear eats your face. Stop annoying me. I'm
Blow him to...
oh, so close, yet so dead.
Okay, sit rep. I've been doing this for far too long. The only thing I can tell you is that there are way too many freaking fake bears. That is the only reason I give you. Man alive. So I've collected all the shards. At this point it is literally just me running around trying to catch these ring piece carrying critters. Every time it's fake. Every single time. I cannot find the correct freaking ring piece. And it might be my imagination, or it might be the fatigue, but it seems to me like the cooldowns on the powers are a hell of a lot longer than they used to be. Oh, shut up, nobody cares. Horrible one.
You will die.
So yeah. It's just about running around, finding one, waiting for all the cooldowns to reset, and then just doing it all over again.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's
Until you
so...
inevitably fail miserably and go right back to the freaking beginning.
Don't you dare touch that! You won't have that much longer. There's no way.
Finally, about freaking time. That took far too long. But never mind. It doesn't matter. It's over. Or at least that small segment of the freaking nightmare is over. Oh dear. Now where the hell are we gonna go? Okay, back up the ladders, please. Please tell me it's over. I doubt it is though, because I think I've only had like 3 ring pieces so far, and I think I'm only like halfway through them. Never mind. Oh yeah, there's another 2, aren't there? Sheesh. I dread to think where if I quit, I'm gonna go back to it. I dread to freaking think. But I've been recording for nearly 2.5 hours. Sheesh, man alive, I really wasn't expecting the game to take this kind of turn, but it has, and that is shocking, but still, wow, this has been an experience and a half. Wow, I genuinely, I thought the end of the Furby Monstrosities was going to be the end of chapter 4, and we were going to, like, you know, end the series for like 5 months until the final chapter came out, but no, it seems like there's a hell of a lot more yet to do. But, I mean, given that each of these chapters is in like £5, it's amazing how much physical real estate there is, and how gorgeous it all looks, and how professional it all is, with the exception of the screen tearing, but that may be on my end. Yeah, you get a lot of game for your money, you've got to admit that much. But man, some of it, it's just getting really difficult. Well, not even difficult, it's just frustrating. You're chasing after all those stupid ring-carrying bears and you blow 1,000,000 of them up. And they're always fake every single freaking time. And then you're chasing after one, but then your cooldowns just haven't quite finished yet. Or a couple of the normal bears are on top of you, so you have to use your primal fear for that, which means you then have to leave the ring carrying bear for ages, to wait for it to recharge again before you can come back and have another go. It's just very frustrating, but anyway. That has got to be enough for one day. I don't know where it's going to bring me back to when we come back for this, but whatever it is, I'll bring us back to here before we carry on. And we can have some more fun with Mama Bear. Now, 2 things to say. A, I am very pleased because it has not forgotten any of the progress that we made last time. Second thing I wish to say, I haven't got a ball is where I'm going. I'm guessing not that way, because that's probably the way I came. But yes, I've got absolutely no idea where we're going next.
Are you sure you want to go that way?
After you saying that, no. I mean, you're not a good person, but I'm hoping that's the game trying to say, don't go that way, Phil, you great Goosesaurus. Try this way then? Sorry. It's been like 3... No, I can't go this way. Okay, so we are going the way with the map on. Right, I should stop jumping to conclusions. Is there a piece I need to get from here? Or have I already done that? Or is that not happening till later? I have to confess it's been about 3 weeks since I recorded the last episode. Many other things got in the way. So, let's go this way and see if we can figure out what comes next. Because this seems like a map I've already been down. Wasn't this like one of the first parts of this? Yes, I'm convinced this is the first part. Getting out, this isn't a good start. So, right, okay, so I was correct in that area having a bit of map meant that I'd already been there. But I was also correct in my original supposition that you were saying that in order to scare me off, not because you were trying to warn me off. Good. I don't think I want to just fall down there, do I? Or do I? What does this say? Okay, we've never had text in this game before. My arm is burning from the last jump, but my other wounds are fully healed. I can move reasonably well again. Whatever the demon did to my head has awoken some memories. I'm having glimpses of what I think is my past, images with no immediate meaning flash into my head. A handsome man, some lively friends, walking along a beach, a child, and a bridge. I cannot put them together yet I feel like it is just a matter of time if I can stay alive. I'm in some sort of cavern system now. The darkness here is overwhelming. So many voices are speaking to me, all at once. So many souls have perished here. I am struggling to block out their screams. This place has some sort of feeding ground. No, that's not quite right. It's an execution site, a place where the demon makes his unwelcome guests disappear. It's full of twisted teddy bears and their mother. She's very powerful, and I can tell that she runs this place. She is born from the twisted love of abusive mothers. They sabotage and destroy the lives of their children. She has a massive collection of that soul type. I wonder if she can even be killed. For some reason, her presence pains me deeply, and I feel an immediate attraction to her when she gets close. I've caught myself a couple of times walking in her direction, almost as if in a trance. The subconscious attraction frightens me more than the creature that I have encountered. I have to keep my distance. If my soul is drawn to her, then it raises some frightening questions. No, I refuse to even think about it. I need to give my memories time to return. I will make sure that there is nothing of value here, and then I will move on. I'm not sure how far I'll be able to search. The cavern system is vast. Mother Bear and her babies are everywhere. The demon is still searching for me as well. Okay. So, that sounds like someone that's gone through a very, very similar experience to myself. And I don't see that I have any other choice.
Bad choice, mortal.
I think it was my only choice. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely.
There's
Good
a
to
ring
be...
piece close by.
Hi again! I
Before
almost
I
completely
go,
forgotten about you.
With these ring pieces, I can break his hold on you.
That'd be lovely.
What? How unexpected. It seems the ring's power is dissolving my marking. Well, it was amusing, but I guess our time together is up. Don't worry. I'll be by to collect your corpse later. You'll never escape this place.
Okay. Inspired a little bit by the catacombs under Paris, were we? Okay, so that hopefully means he's not in my... He's not in my ear anymore. Unfortunately, we've got other problems to deal with, and I've forgotten how the hell you set up all these powers again. Let's go for these ones. Oh, wow. This is cool. This is a boss fight. This is a boss fight. Yes, it is. Oh, goodness. I'm so screwed. Yes! Can I have that, please? That'd be very kind of you.
Enough trouble. I can't let you go any further. You've wrecked my happy home and destroyed many of my precious babies. You will undo everything. Like Bierce, you are an abomination. I can never let you return to her. This place will be your grave.
Okay. I'm not really convinced about that. Now, how the hell do I fight you? Does that do anything? Fight you? No, not really. Okay. Okay, that was a little unexpected. So occasionally you jump out of the pot of snot. The snot pot. And you chase around. And that's when your babies come to help. Okay, so I'm going to need to use the primal fear to fight them off. The question is how I hamper her. Oh goodness, I'm going to get very stuck between two problems here.
Shredded by a teddy bear. That's
Hits Mama
so...
Bear with one of the boulders when she pops up. I think that's referencing the last boss fight, not this one. Okay, so there must be something I can do to fight. Yes, I need to defeat her before I can kill her. There must be something I can do. I'm wondering if it is something to do with these boulders. Perhaps I just need to wait. If I wait for a little while, an opportunity may present itself. I just need to be patient and survive long enough to find it. Gosh, she's making a lot of little bears, and if my primal fear doesn't regenerate any faster than it currently is, then I'm going to be in a real pickle trying to survive this. Gone back inside the bath of snot again. Has to be something. Or is there something I can make her hit, maybe? Okay. What the hell are you doing now? Okay, that was a little unexpected. She's twisting around. I have to stay the hell away from her. Possibly if I stood in those doorways, that would keep me safe long enough. So the way that all of these boss fights have operated thus far is on a system of you surviving for a while, and if you can survive long enough, then a opportunity will present itself for you to attack. You just need to survive long enough to reach that moment.
Is that really the best you can do?
Try to survive long enough so that you can reach the opportunity to assault her. Maybe don't leave your hand on the wrong part of the keyboard. It's not rocket science. It's like baby's first don't die in video games tip. I also didn't realise part of her character model, all of that knobbly bobbly stuff in her belly is more babies. You'll probably see it best in the cutscene. That just means there's like perpetually and constantly a huge number of little babies inside her. With dead eyes. The designs for the enemies in this game are so creative, I love them. I don't love how murderous they are, but I do love their creativity. Wondering if she gets back in the water when you use the primal fear on her. Because the last couple of times she's gotten in the water, that seems to have coincided with me using the primal fear. Now that could just be a coincidence, or it could be a mechanic. Now does that mean I'm harming her when I'm using primal fear? Or does that just mean I'm stunning her, disorienting her? I said, whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Take a leaf out of the Riddler's book, did you? I need something. I don't know what I need. I need this. Wow, okay. So apparently the Riddler and Sonic the Hedgehog had little bits of a night of passion and made up that thing. Which way are you going? Which way? Okay, you're always going that way. That much I can get behind. I'm getting faster as well. Nope, there goes that theory. Okay, so it was entirely a coincidence. That's not good. That means I've got no idea what I'm doing. I mean, that's nothing new, but... maybe it's when I get rid of all of her babies.
Dear Malik, forgive me.
I didn't hit her. Okay, that was just like a war of attrition? That was just like a fight until she runs out of energy? Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm confused. I'm confused, but I ain't complaining. I, frankly, am just gonna get on with my life and take what little boons I can before I get the horrible impression I'm going back the way I came. Yes, I am. Oh boy. For somebody this stupid, it's shocking I've survived this long. Never mind. Let's carry on. And presumably access another area with some soul shards, judging off this 306 number that we've got here. I really do not want to jump over that. Can I teleport? Yes, I can. Now, which way do I want to go? That's got map, and that doesn't. I'm going to investigate that area first. This is probably the way out. No, it is a secret. Okay, that's good. I think we've found quite a lot of secrets, and I haven't been able to show them to you because, as you can see, we haven't gone back to the main menu. Yes, we have. We just haven't gone back to the main menu, and also, you know, been back to Bierce's abode, where I feel it's kind of more a main menu than the main menu. But never mind. What's with all the teeth or these ribs? Okay. Oh, giddy aunt.
So close, yet so dead.
Okay, I thought she was dead. I thought she'd given up. I thought she was finished, kaput. But no. Apparently not. Apparently there was yet more.
Those are my
Okay. Let me try that again, and this time it shan't shock me so much that this thing will fall out of my ear, and I'll have the right power set up so that I can scamper away. Now, which way is she approaching from?
I'll never let you go.
That way is the answer to that question. Oh, giddy
watching you
aunt.
die was.
I don't think you have the teleport when she's in the spiky ball form, but never mind. I'm not here to complain about spiky balls. I'm just here to get really confused about which powers I'm supposed to be using. Okay, so I need to sprint and then use the primal fear in order to get rid of her children that are in front of me so that I can continue to move forward. Right, okay. Sprint. Use that. And the sprint will still be going, which will push me through there. Right, finally, something vaguely resembling success. Oh gosh. Once again, with this trying to teleport over enemies, it just doesn't work. It really annoys me. Because there's an enemy in front of you and you use the teleport to get past them, but then it's like you just move directly forward instead of sort of jumping over them, which means you just end up, you know, embracing them, which isn't really what I'm after. Okay, so I think this is going to be about balancing the use of powers perfectly. So I need to sprint, use the Primal Fear, and then change to probably the invisibility spell, so that I can get past them without them catching me. So sprint, bring the thing up, fire that off, slightly too late. Oh dear, I don't know why I thought this was going to get any easier. I thought maybe we'd been through the worst of it, but no, of course not. Right, I really wish it would start me off on the other side of this, because this is such a pain having to go across here and just waiting for this to refill. I'm just impatient. I'm impatient to get on with it and have another try. I don't want to just stand around and
I'll never let you go.
fire that off in good time. Now I get ready with the invisibility spell. Fire it off about now. Slip past them. Go for a little sprint. Get the teleport ready again. And now we're going to crawl through a little mouse hole. I'm still invisible, so that's good. Yay! Escape the barn house, or the bear house. Sorry. What happened to It's so dark. What happened to those 306 shards we were after? Or is that not a thing anymore? Oh, giddy aunt. Where am I going? I think I need to go through here and then out front. Oh gosh. Giddy aunt, just let me leave. I've had it. I'm finished. I'm through. Yes, please, I beg of you, open the thing.
Mama Bear is coming to get you.
It's open! Escape!
And not a freaking moment too freaking soon. Giddy aunt. That is far more shards than has any right to be in a single level. Right. Lives lost 41. That is pathetic. It's also wildly inaccurate. I'm sure I lost far, far more than that. But I'm not complaining. We have reached level 15. How exciting. Okie dokie. Guess what? I'm alive.
Wait, how are you alive?
Because some badass blue friend of mine decided that I was
thought
worthy
Malak
of
had taken you for
living.
good.
Well, not entirely. Somehow I managed to push him out of my brain.
And the ring pieces. You got them back. Oh, I could kiss you.
Don't let me stop you.
Not that I'm going to.
Oh,
Don't get your
well.
hopes up.
Too late, madam.
Also, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm not flesh and blood, remember? No matter what torment Malak inflicts on me, I will.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I was convinced you weren't human, because frankly, no human could be as mean as you are
cannot
sometimes.
destroy me. You can only enslave me for all eternity.
Exciting.
I can see in your eyes that he told you something. Was it about me?
Yes, about your
Malak
history
told you what
together,
I
if
did,
I remember
didn't he?
correctly.
That I'm trapped here. That I cheated here. Well, so what? He's a demon.
I mean, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have done anything different. You know, if I'd made a deal with the devil, I'd probably try to bedevil him as well.
I'm not proud of what I did. I lived in an era that was full of cruelty, and I was consumed with my desire for stardom in order to escape it. That desire led me down a dark path.
I don't think you've done all that much bad stuff, but then again, because of all of the bad stuff that you did, I've now had to sit through 8 episodes of this torment, so, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Surely you can understand that, right?
I mean, does that really relate to my character? Because my character isn't really in a cruel world, he's just a bit of an arse.
Malak wants our souls. I just want to get out of here. And I meant what I said when I told you I'd give you a new life.
I wouldn't mind forgetting the
will
old one,
have
that'd be a
that
consolation
power.
prize eventually.
You've seen what I can do with just a few of the ring pieces. Just 2 more pieces of the ring, and we both get what we want. Glad to have you back.
Oh, finally, some human warmth out of you. I now have really, really bad feeling. So that is the end of chapter 4. Okay, then what's in chapter 5? Unless this isn't in chapter 4, is it? No, it's not. What a pickle I've got myself into. Oh, God. To be continued in chapter 5 with this very low poly model character. Okay, fair enough. Can I leave? Can I return? Can I go back? I can somehow go out of full screen. I didn't realise I could do that. That's kind of cool. Now what have I done? Oh gosh, I don't like that. Right, any additional extras that we've unlocked thus far? There's that. Kitty yard. It's like Freddy Fazbear with the head of a ghoul from Fallout. What else have we got? That's far more joyous than it has any right to be, frankly. That's good art. And that is just accurate. Okay, and I still don't have any of these. No, I do! I see. So these are literally just sound files and played monstrously loudly. Yes. Okay. That's kind of cool, I suppose. Right. Wow. What an experience. This is going to be a bit of a pain because I've only been going for 24 minutes, which isn't enough to make a single video, which means this is probably going to be tacked onto the end of what I thought was going to be the last video for what has, for you, been the rest of this video. Part 7. Wow. This is a hell of a thing, and this is a fantastic thing. And almost every aspect of it is great. From the level design, the detail in the level, the variety in the level. The aforementioned applied to the bad guys is true as well. I'm not entirely sure if I did do anything wrong regarding certain bugs in like the duck level and particularly the clown level. That's the one I really don't get, is the clown level, because there none of the enemies seem to move at all, and yet it seems like they really should be doing that, and yet they aren't. Yes, but even replaying the game from the beginning didn't seem to fix that, so I can only assume that that is some sort of bug, and I don't know how I caused that. But this is fantastic. This is honestly a really impressive, really enjoyable, really fun thing, based around such basics, just like classic boss fights, rule of 3 mechanics, and classic sort of first person Pac-Man. On paper it doesn't sound like it should work, but in practice it really does, and I really look forward to chapter 5 coming on. I don't know when that is, I don't know how long ago chapter 4 came out, so I can't compare with this, and looking at the schedule in front of me, it's going to be quite a long time until this video comes out, so by now maybe the next part has come out and it's not going to be very long, but I'll put some information about the description in that's a bit more up to date. But I also don't understand what's on with the diaries, because I feel like I've picked up numerous secrets that had a little picture of a diary on them, and yet I'm not unlocking any of them. So either that image is just randomized, or a few of them are inaccurate, or there's something going on with that. I don't quite know. But I look forward to this. I don't quite know what all this is going to be about, but I know it's going to be fun, and it's probably going to be really tough. But I look forward to seeing the end of the story, I look forward to playing more with the mechanics, I look forward to seeing the new enemy designs in the final 2 levels, and as soon as chapter 5 comes out, trust me, I shall play it. So, thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, for the end of chapter 4 of Dark Deception. Look after each other, and good night.